Greetings. Not sure if this restarted or what, but decided to come on and do live card reads for you guys. Basically, you submit $5 to the Cash App, The Flowering, just like the YouTube channel, and then drop your question here. I will be noting as those payments pop through and checking periodically to make sure we don't miss anyone. Thank you guys for your patience and understanding as I organize. It's still a little difficult to come live via this app instead of YouTube, but until we get to 1,000 subscribers, this is it. Or until I get new equipment so I can edit videos and things. So y'all just be pushing that manifestation energy out for me. Hey. Oh, you're a new subscriber. It's good to see you. Welcome. I decided today to do some card reads. I'm just asking $5 for a question, and we'll get as much of an answer as we can. Sometimes I do well if I just sit here and kind of just chat. So I might do that until we see if anyone else is going to join us. Is there anything for us to talk about? Nine of Swords. Hi, just letting you guys know that I can totally answer questions for you. Shoot $5 to my Cash App, The Flowering, and I will be happy to pull the messages down here. I actually feel like I just got your answer here, whoever just asked that question. Interesting. Okay, guys, let's see. Acorns. I feel like some animosity or anger coming to somebody's doorstep. What the? Yeah, it's like, I literally hear it like, well, okay, so I was gonna tell you guys this. Before I came to get on live, I was just getting dressed. I literally heard somebody praying to God for somebody to be punished. Like, it was like, as long as they're, it said something like, as long as they're doing the devil's work or something like that. But everything they do fail. And then it's funny because nothing failed, it all succeeded. So it was kind of messed up. I mean, it was funny, but you know. Like, and I actually feel like I don't know why that came up where somebody like knocks on your door and they're angry, but it's like a very much a home thing. Somebody like coming to your home with some anger. I've been having on the anger card is the wasp. I've been having tons of wasps around my house lately. Struggle. Truth. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, for somebody, there is definitely something being shown right now. It's like it was cloaked from you this whole time until now, because there's something about like, you know, if you had known any sooner, whatever reaction you would have had wouldn't have suited the situation. Yeah, it may be about a child or a past connection. Somebody might get a message that explains why somebody walked away, you know, whereas someone probably thought this person was like, had left and was like, just like, forget you. If there's something here where they explain that it wasn't that, or some truth about this period of struggle that you just came through. And I feel like this might actually be somebody knocking at the door. No, if somebody knocking my door right now, I would probably freak out. But ultimately, this thing, it feels like, the Fool card, yeah, it's definitely a message. And it's like something about, you know, the divine really using somebody to come through and say something. And I feel like it could make you angry what they say. You know what I'm saying? So, like, not that they want to argue with you, but it, like, what they have to say could be, like, something that causes you to get really emotional. But ultimately, it starts off a new path. It starts off a new thing. We have the 2 card, new beginnings. We have 22, transformation. So that's 222. And I just feel like, you know, what's going to be the communication leads to better harmony, basically, in a situation. With the foolish man. So what is it that this person is leaping into? What is this person leaping into? Tower moment in the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so what is it the person's leaping into? Okay, so for some of you, it's not that you leap into, it's that you're saved from something. Like you're saved from something and it derails a plan. Somebody's plan or agenda is derailed because you were given such insight, or somebody gave you a leg up basically in the game. Yeah, the Hermit. This could be like an older person, male or female, or a Virgo, but it could just be basically someone whose advice that you trust. Or just know that when this person comes, that their advice is trustworthy. So basically, you know, you would have been leaping right into something kind of destabilizing. But this even feels like you may have avoided it on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like you may have avoided it on your own. And then whoever the outside force is could come in and just kind of help you to kind of pull away from it or something like that. Pull out of it, you know? Hey guys. I am answering questions for $5. If you guys want a question answered, I'm only going to be here on for a while because I have a scheduled live on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me there, you can follow me at @theflowering_. And pretty much just see into my life. Four of Cups in reverse, Emperor in reverse. There's a sense of surrender into the situation. Like you almost like gave in, you know what I mean? Somebody here almost gave in, almost gave up control, almost lost control, you know what I'm saying? And it was almost like that's what people outside of you or energies outside of you were working to have happen to get you to kind of like break, yourself. Break away from who you are. Step outside of yourself. And it's funny because you know it's just a lot of very cruel stuff like that out here in the world, where everybody's dealing with their own stuff, yet we still make time to antagonize other people. You know what I mean? And I don't see how that plays in the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Discernment card here at the bottom. I don't see how that plays into the whole thing. I don't see how we're supposed to build and grow if that's what we're doing, is trying to take people down a peg. It's like that whole crab in a barrel thing, So that's this kind of energy. Like, there was this very destabilizing energy in this person's realm. The Chariot, Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, Two of Swords. But, if you can choose to move away from this and pull out of this altogether, then, you can have your happiness or whatever. I mean, your happiness is here, and it's just up to you to have the courage to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get it, to stand up for it, Some of us are pretty tired, we're like all the fighting, all the pettiness and stuff, and I'm just like, I mean, it hasn't been brought to me personally, like to my face. I just feel like I feel it around other people. Like, I feel other people dealing with it. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Because it makes it very difficult to build anything stable when you're trying to kind of survive in a group of people. Or in the midst of certain energies, even if it's not just people. It's not always people, by the way. Sometimes it's just those energies present. Hello, hello, hello. But this feels like, right on time, this comes in, and the situation is really, really, really transformed with this truth. I'm well, how are you? Yeah, and it's almost like because someone withdrew to gain better perspective of the situation, it minimize the amount of chaos, or to minimize the amount of conflict that could have been had, and it really closed out a cycle for someone. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, it's like somebody did close. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You guys gotta help me get to 1,000 subscribers so I can get back on YouTube and do lives there. I hate that they did that policy change. I don't know if you guys know what happened. They basically kind of lowballed new YouTubers, and they won't let you go live. Basically, they won't let you go live until you have 1,000 subscribers. So then you have to use this like off-market app or whatever. Okay, I'm single. Anyone coming towards me? If yes, his sign, personality, sir, anything your guys can tell me about him. Well, you are very much single and showing up as the Empress here. There looks like there's a King of Wands on the way, and the Lover's card was peeking up too, by the way. So that could totally be in your realm. Let me check this out. So, who's coming forward towards her? Forward towards Six of Pentacles. Okay, a very reciprocal connection. The Magician is showing up, so it could be an Aries. And this person is very much balanced. So basically, you're showing up as the Empress, and it seems like you really have, you're an Aries. Okay, but this could also, you could be attracting an Aries. I don't know what the compatibility is there, but okay. So what I just heard was if you have physically set intentions over the last 6 months, like actually wrote something out or found yourself like listing these things out, then this manifestation is here. Okay, so this is probably like the last 6 months or so. If you have if you've used, you know, if you've tried to set any moon intentions or anything like that, found yourself writing about it in a journal, then this is definitely a manifestation is on its way for what you've put down. Who is this person? Let's keep shuffling. This seems very much reciprocal thing here. Who's this person coming towards her? Queen of Cups, okay. Five of Cups, the Chariot. All right. Well, this person, so if you're showing up as Aries, this person could totally be a Cancer. That's the other sign that's showing up. Cancer actually is in Scorpio, but Cancer is showing up more. It's saying that basically this person is going to be, they could be healing from some type of loss of their own. This person could also, I mean, like plants. This person could be into plants. Like a farmer or some type of grower, or just like plants in their home. Either way, this person is very much in tune with their emotions. They like beautiful things and surroundings. King of Swords. They're very direct too. So it's like whatever they feel, they put out, and they're very, it seems like this person could be a very good communicator. They could be really coming out of a time where there was some very stuck ways that they were dealing with. And this could have been outside of them, but it could have also been inside. So you have the King and Queen of Cups here. Oh, sorry. No, you don't. You got the Knight of Cups here. So this person came out of something where they were very much stuck in their ways, and they've learned about how their own connections or how their own actions and behaviors, addictions played into the connection and how it went, you know what I mean? Or the past ones, of course, you know. So they've learned a lot of lessons is what I'm trying to get at. And that their way of seeing relationships is really transformed. Yeah, that death card come up as I said that. So it's really transformed. So this person is probably going to be very attentive, very intentional. And you can trust the direction that it goes, because this person is going to be very much just trying to make sure they don't repeat old things, you know. So I want to see like where you guys could meet. Where could they meet? Where would they meet? Two of Pentacles. This could be a place like an auto body shop, like Jiffy Lube or something like that. This could also be at a park where lots of people like are biking. I just heard motorcycle, so like I don't know where, if you would be somewhere where a motorcycle club or something like that. Two of Pentacles. Also, at the not at the hospital, but like maybe like a clinic or like the nurse's office. I don't know, the nurse's office, an herbal shop or store. And that's a lot of options, but Two of Pentacles is just anything. Oh God, yeah. Some type of building. So like somewhere you would go to probably get something to fix something. So like I said, the auto body shop, or like an auto store or something like that. Home Depot even. Okay. It could be work, but I mean, okay, yeah, it could be work, but it would be maybe not, I guess it could be work. Two of Pentacles with the Tower. But it seems like a place that's more fun though. So, oh shoot, you guys are sending payments. Okay. Um, let me make sure you guys have the right thing. It's the dollar sign, the flowering. Dollar sign, the flowering. Okay, and then let's see. Hearts and peaches. I actually don't know. It's not popping up, so I guess I can check. Let me see. And Mirmo? I don't know. Hold on, give me. All right, I'm back. So Arts and Peaches, I didn't receive it yet, but have a great day. Let's see. Okay, so what is your question? MRYMO 0 Mirmo Mary Mo. Okay, it's Miriam. Oh, I like it. No problem, guys. Miriam, what's your question, love? Answers already popping up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, this is good. Oh, Reshma had a question too. I skipped you. Who's your spiritual guide? Let's see. Okay, Virgo, Cap. Okay, hold on just 1 second. Remember, guys, integrity. So if you've asked, please go ahead and submit your $5. Okay, what was the name? Reshma. Okay, we have Archangel Jeremiel here and Uriel. So these are two archangels. So what I would do is look into, I don't have the direct names. Okay, first of all, Ganesh is popping up, but I don't have the names for whoever the deity would be for holding the record of your life in your belief system. And then Uriel would be, okay, so that would translate over to whatever deity or being is the holder of wisdom. So the holder of like spiritual knowledge and wisdom. Okay, so those are two. You got Archangel Jeremiel and Uriel. So you have the kind of like the life inventory, or like whoever would be associated with the Akashic record. And then you have Uriel would be like divine intelligence. And so whatever deity you would go to for divine intelligence. I keep hearing a sevenfold deity. So whatever that means. I think I know what that means, but sevenfold deity. I don't have any cards that have actual spirit guides. And I haven't been studying. Let me just be honest. I haven't been studying. So, yeah. So let's see. Virgo, he's Cap. We're not in communication. Oh my gosh. The Eight of Wands came up. Okay, let me just tell you what came up before I even finish your question. Eight of Wands in reverse, which came up as no communication. And then you have Six of Swords, meaning that it was well worth it. Basically that it was the best thing anyway, so that the time could move forward into the Ace of Cups. And then at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. So basically into a new beginning where everyone is being open and vulnerable and allowing, putting everything on the table basically, and it leads to success. Okay, now what's this question? Does he want the new beginning or want the old me? Does he want me to communicate to him today? Is he waiting for my communication? Okay. All right. So that's the first of all, you got what the first read was. It can move on. It can move on. Somebody just has to make the offer. I don't think it matters either way. But if you're feeling it, then you might be being urged to go ahead and do it. Not by him, but you know, by spirit. Four of Swords. Nah, he's talking to you telepathically. So yes, he probably wants you to come forward and let him know something. Four of Swords came out with Temperance. It's kind of letting me know that there's some communication basically, you know, in the unconscious or subconscious. the sun. Yeah, this is a good thing. Okay, Three of Swords, Three of Cups, and then the sun. So it just lets me know that yes, this is going to be a new beginning. Everybody's going to be allowed to present their new selves in this situation. And as long as everyone always consider their higher, what they've learned, so like that they've developed, as long as everyone remembers not to go backwards, this turns into the sun. This becomes this happy union here. And I could see basically this really stabilizing for you by August time frame if you guys go ahead and make a move on it. Thank you guys. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. The sooner I get to 1,000, the sooner we get better quality lives. And Two of Cups reverse. Ace of Wands and the Death card. All right. Hierophant. Yo, somebody about to get married. Maybe that'll be me. I'm about to get out of here. No problem, dears. Ace of Cups. Going with the flow. Completion. Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords. Yeah. It's the end of conflict for somebody because, you just didn't take the bait. It's beautiful. What's this? Playfulness, yo. Maintain your innocence in the situation, by deciding not to play. Decide not to play. I have this quote, sometimes you win by not playing. And I don't think it's no truer word has ever been spoken. So we got the Page of Pentacles here. We got the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Swords in reverse. So definitely somebody stayed out of the conflict and the chaos. I do feel like, and I know that this comes off negative, but I feel like a lot of people have been battling currents against them, trying to move into a better state of being, and then there was just all these things just steadily crashing up against you. And now here's some relief. Let's just put it like that. I think that for some of you, you really you put something together, especially when it comes to those of you who felt like you knew something. It's true, you knew it, but it wasn't happening. It's happening now. You know what I'm saying? It's 10-10 right now. So this is for somebody, the pieces are in there together right now. So it's you saw it, or you knew it, or you felt it, but it wasn't a current thing, and you probably were reacting to it like it was already happening, right? And then now you're putting pieces together no, okay, it's happening right now. This is what's taking place. Because, this feels like it was months ago, you felt this energy coming on, and it was not happening yet. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't happening yet. And now it is. So somebody might be crazy psychic right now. Okay, so what else is here for this? Either way, it's cool because the Queen of Swords showing up let me know that, is this the Queen or the Page? It's the Page. All right, lets me know that oh, and the Emperor, this really does let me know that, somebody stood their ground, maintained their stability through a situation, through a difficult situation, through a very difficult situation with a lot of people, because it's just a lot of young people too, like young-minded people, childish. I heard arrogant even, type of energy. Some of y'all overcoming a whole lot. Letting go. There was something like some chains that somebody broke free from, some type of control that somebody had been, somebody broke a spell. Broke a spell or broke just some type of long-term commitment that was no longer really, it was like really just, it was time. Divine timing shows up. It was just like, it was time, and somebody really broke free from this. And I feel like it could be not, it doesn't necessarily have to be like romantic or anything like that. This could be at work, you broke away from the norm and you're just like, hey, we see that this is not working, but we still keep doing the same thing. So you really had to stand up and just be like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Oh dang, did I finish your reading? I think I did. Okay. Looking like she's still with me. I felt like, okay. Okay, all right. All right, I was just making sure that I did yours because I'm like, wait, did I do it or no? Okay, but yeah, this is one of those things where like, it's like, it's just time, like you gotta go, you gotta walk away. And again, there's people here, but there's also energy here, like, so it's like, sometimes we'll be so wrapped up in that, cut people off, but it won't really be the person. It'll just be whatever this dynamic is between us. Like, well, I got to let this go. So that's a valuable lesson that I learned on my journey because I don't think anybody got cut off that didn't need to be cut off. But it's just one of those things that there was a more spiritual element or energetic element there than literal. So no, you're fine. This is fine. So, with the letting go, it's just like it breaks down to a 7. So it's just like like you've already been given this guidance, and you just basically have to trust it. And with divine timing down here, it just lets me know that that's the urgency, like the urgency to it. It's not like you're gonna miss nothing, It's just like, but you leave something in the oven too long, it overcooks. Then it's no good. The 10 of Pentacles here. And then basically all that effort that was put into something is now ruined because, say if you're at work and you already know you done here, but then you have a meltdown and you curse out the CEO. Well, now you done played yourself because you can't even call these people for a reference now. You know what I'm saying? But all because you just didn't move when you were supposed to move, and all of that energy basically came up on you. And that's what's at risk when we don't make these moves. And it could be about all the work that we put in there, but it could also be about the foundation of what we're trying to move into. Okay, so when it's time, it's time. Oh yeah, you need to communicate. That's for sure. Communicate and figure the things out because you can't have the solid beginning. You can't rush, just say, hey, we're going to do this again, or we're not going to do it again. Nobody's discussed anything. Nobody's come to any terms. So somebody has to talk, And like I said, telepathically, you get in that message, not necessarily, well, yeah, telepathically is how you're getting it. So that's why you feel it. That's why you hear it. So communicate, and trust, because it's actually moves forward. And I saw the Six of Swords was there, so it moves forward with no issue. And yeah, I mean, that's it. Yep. It's him talking to you too. The more you listen to your own self, the more you'll trust it. Trust yourself. You know, it sounds like a very basic freaking thing to put out, but it's like the more you listen and follow it, and then it proves to be right, the stronger your relationship is. Right. Right. Somebody should open up the communication. And if everybody is honest and truthful, things move forward. Right? The two of you have to decide what it moves forward into. But it moves forward into something. You know what I mean? It moves forward. It's peace, that's for sure. It comes after. That's understandable. That is understandable. All right. I think I'm going to go if nobody else is having questions. And prepare for my other live. Again, I'm going live at 11 on Instagram, the flowering _ Sun card just popped out of there. Sun, that's positive. It's positive. Yep. Il sole, di sole, dai sole, le solare. You do it already. You do it already. You already connect with them telepathically. The music. And when you sleep. Have you sent money to the Cash App? Because I did answer already like 5 questions for you. And I said, not 5, but I've answered questions for you. And I haven't seen any Cash App come through. And you're still asking. No. Happy birthday in Portuguese. I can try. But that doesn't look like happy birthday. Not that I know the language. I can't. I need somebody to say it. Mule Pierno cool. Okay, I don't know how to say that. That looks like it would say something like something parasites, like I have parasites or you possess parasites or something like that. I don't know why I read it like that. But happy birthday in Portuguese. Spencer off. Okay. I bet I can say it. But for that reason, it looks like it says something else. I'm going to Google it. I'm about to write it down. I'm Googling. That's cool. Thank you for watching, girlfriend. I do hope you have a happy birthday. Hey, Glamour. I'm well. I just came on to let everybody know that I was doing live readings on Insta today. $5 for a question. Yeah, you can come in now and just go ahead and ask. Go ahead. I'm going to be on IG today, though, so I need y'all to let people know. We got to get our YouTube channel, our family built up. You can go ahead and ask me a question now, Glamour. Nobody else up there. Two. Okay. What's the other path? Ace of Cups. All right. I see 2 people. I see one person that you probably will be very, very careful with, even though you will want to like move into it. I think you'll be very careful with it. And there's another one over here that kind of like seems like maybe from the past that you've had conflict with, and this person is gonna not give up. They want to keep you. This other person though, over here, seems like, yeah. So okay, okay. So yeah, there's a person that either a Leo or a person who you got Leo, Capricorn. But what I get is that somebody will feel very deeply connected to you. The 8 of Wands here, it's like the communication. Yes, okay, done. That right there, that person has like a tie to you. They feel very tied to you, like. But it doesn't feel like romantic per se. It just feels like there's a very like an addiction almost. But this other person here, I feel like this new person could totally have like some type of, you can count on, like that energy that you can kind of count on, but you can also count on it being kind of slow. Like you're gonna have to take your time. Like this person won't reveal themselves right up front, you know, like totally. It's almost so you would have to just kind of be trusting and accepting, using more of your discernment rather than expecting this person to just pour everything out. Um, like patience is definitely gonna be needed here. Let's see, Princess of Pentacles and the Empress. Yes, but you will know by just the way that you interact with this person that that they have good intention. You know that you'll know that you can trust the intention that they carry. Let's see what else. Like what sign they are, or like where they're gonna meet. Duality. Okay, this person could be a Gemini. This person could be a Gemini energy, or a Taurus. Gemini, Taurus. Oh, y'all could meet during Gemini season because we are in Gemini season now. So you could be calling up on something here. All right, but this other card just fell on this other side, stripping illusions. So this person over here, the one that was just trying to come back, I guess, kind of like sees the error of some ways, maybe, sees where some faults were overlooked. Yeah, this person actually seems like that they have kind of grown up and kind of come to terms with themselves and how they've played into situations before. That's that past person. But this new person, like I said, could be a Gemini, but also could seem like a very much an opposite energy from you. Like, yeah, you could think of it as a mismatch when it's actually 100% kind of like a very fertile energy. But it would move slow. I feel like it would move kind of slow. Yeah, it seems like it would move really slow. And like, I know some stuff is so confused. Girl, y'all don't even know. My brain be so full of stuff every day that I just hope that people run into me who need whatever is in my mind and my spirit already. Yeah, the past one is the one that realized they're going through a transformation right now. The past person, well, I say the past person, but it feels like someone that you had conflicting thoughts about, maybe. You know, so if they're from the past, none of the cards say that they're from the past, but since you said that and identified it that way, I just went with that. But what I was getting at is that this person seems like they already have some type of attachment to you. You know what I mean? Some type of, they had that, and it wasn't very like a very healthy thing. But there's something that they're coming to realize with the stripping illusions card, and that's what they want to communicate. They want to communicate that they see now, or they want to say something like you were right or something like that. And with the Four of Pentacles and the transformation card, it's like this person was definitely I feel like this person could have been easily tempted before into things. And there was something here about a revelation. There's something about a revelation that this person has had, you know, and they want to talk about it. With this new person, like I said, you're not going to see it as a match, and you're probably, or you may have already met this person, how I feel too, because you may have kind of just stepped back from it. And if it's coming up into Gemini season, then you see it, it doesn't feel like a match for you, so you kind of step away. Too much ego, girl. The Devil card is right here with ego, with the Leo. Thank you for that little addition too, because I love it when y'all give me feedback. It gives me like little connections. You know what I'm saying? So with the Leo card, because you know they're all out, and you know, and then when it's the Devil, then that's like definitely ego here together. You know, super strong out and gotta be heard and say, there's this new guy, but I get more of a friend feeling. See, yeah, so you're not gonna see it romantically, but I feel like I think with time you'll begin to see it as a viable option. But let me ask, because I feel like Um, this person, what turns out over here with this person? How does it progress? Yeah, you know, you're not receptive to what's being offered. Temperance and what is the temperance? 15. No, that's not temperance. Oh, that's the devil. Again, you got the devil twice. Both of them have the devil. So this one here, you could see it, but I feel like you might, it's going to surprise you. Like it's going to, because in this card is conditioning. So it's like what you've been conditioned to believe about connection. So, oh, it's just giving me more of a friend vibe. Well, there's a sheep and with a lion in sheep's clothing. And so it's like, ta-da, nah, here I am type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's funny too? Because the devil card in this deck is a combination of the one over here. So it could be that you find yourself looking at your past again. I hope that makes sense. You know, looking at your past again. But I think the challenge here is for you to choose you. And I think you're supposed to be closing out a cycle. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, so this is how this feels. Whatever you was presented with that past person and you don't want to open that door back up, that's cool. Well, this new person is coming. This new person is actually already in your realm. And there's something that you weren't able to deal with this person that this person is going to present to you. And maybe that's why you see them as a friend, because that's how you need to see them in order to get this lesson that they have to give you. You know, with the Ace of Swords here and the Nine of Pentacles, there's something that's going to be shown to you about you, okay? How you, maybe something about your own system, about how you pick or choose, or how you devalue certain desires or opinions that you might hold when you're choosing. You know, we have some that we hold really tight to, but then we have some that we waver on a lot. So there's something here that you'll learn. There's some fruit that you're supposed to gain. And it feels like you got a wall up for this past person. So this new person comes in as the friend so that you can actually get this, whatever this is that you're supposed to obtain, this knowledge, this wisdom. Yeah, Six of Pentacles talking about something about how what you're putting out and what you get. So if you put out that you want a friend, or that you're looking for a friend, or that you're not interested in relationships, then ain't nobody gonna present themselves as a potential partner. They're gonna present themselves as what you say you're looking for. Well, that was deep and that hit me a little bit, so thank you for that. Girl, first of all, I don't think either one of these people are to be in the end. You're going through a process of still dealing with some internal stuff, okay? You still processing some of your own stuff, and I don't feel like either one of these people are the longevity. Well, I can't say that because the past person could be, but we won't know because there's still lessons for you that you're still trying to close out. And I honestly feel that, like, these two people are not the ones that we're looking to see, like, yeah, there's self stuff. With the right, this is Nine of Pentacles, which is all about the woman itself. Like, not even the woman, but just the person in their own self and how they feel about themselves, how they do for themselves, how they care for themselves. So, like, real talk, it's like, there's still stuff for you about you, you know, not problems, but just what do you really put into you? You know what I'm saying? So energy keeps changing. Well, change is a constant. So there's always people coming in. And if we don't understand the basics of it, that relationships are not about finding somebody to spend the rest of your life with, but about finding out your truth and having these people help you with that. And so until we've all come to terms with the fact that none of this stuff is about having somebody, it's all about mastering self, then we'll constantly be on YouTube asking readers questions like that. You know what I mean? So we got to make that connection first, and then things will start to do their thing. Yes. So if we can, I mean, yes, we all want to go ahead and meet that person that we can spend life with and everything, but You know, we just have to know that if we're seeing the same things, then you're welcome, you know. If we're seeing the same things, then that means that there's something that we are missing ourselves. So Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, and then yo. You should go listen to the song by Oshun. It's called Me. Okay? Oshun, Me. And they say, it says, I'll see my joy increase when I focus on me. Yo. So many tens. Changes here. Transformation. Yo. This is my reading. Can't nobody else have this? All right, I'm about to go. I got to get ready for IG. I wish you guys well. Thank you. And remember, everything is an exchange. November snow. If you can get that question in here real quick, because I literally have like 3 minutes before I need to go prepare for my readings. When I watch tarot readings online, I always remember my exchanges. If that's a comment, if that's a like, if they're asking for a donation, I always offer a donation because that's the exchange. November snow. People feel for me. November snow. You know, people see you as a leader. People see you as a valuable source of guidance. I have the Hierophant, the Chariot here. People see you as highly, you know, that they can respect the guidance that you give. Four of Wands in reverse, that you are not just, that this is more than just work for you, that you have the ability to go below the surface of things for them. Let's see. Yeah, that you have a very strong connection, that you're very confident in yourself, that you are a leader. Very intuitive with the Moon card at the bottom. So they feel like your intuition is very strong, that you are divinely guided, and committed to service. Five of Wands, yep. Five of Wands, that you don't necessarily go around looking for conflict. High Priestess, Nine of Swords, yep. That you help a lot of people deal with difficult situations with their emotions. You're beautiful, very nurturing and warm. Okay, well, I just gave you the description of what they feel. So, King of Wands, yep, very focused, very passionate. Eight of Wands, yep, that you communicate that way as well. That you communicate very passionately. The Chariot, Four of Wands in reverse. This person, too, could feel there's a kind of a stubborn energy here, too, with the Four of Wands in reverse, followed by the Strength card. So, but it's not stubborn in a, it's stubborn in a protective way. So, it's cute, kind of, you know what I mean? So, just like guarded way, you know? Okay, Death, Healing. This person is willing to be around and stick it out with you while you clear out, while you do these final stages of healing. If there's still stuff that you've been working through, they really are. This person is kind of sees you and knows that you've been hurt, so it's like they're willing to work with you. Work with you, with your heart. All right. All right. Thanks, guys.